That's pretty much what it comes down to. That's why some people don't get it correctly, or don't know how to do the question. You have to set up the equation correctly, and I'll show you how to do that. And then after you set it up, you're going to cross multiply the variables. So here's a good example of a question. So the nurse works in a NICU, okay, which is NICU. So the doctor orders digoxin 6 micrograms kilogram per day IV in 2 divided doses. And make sure whenever you get these doses questions, you read it carefully and thoroughly, because you don't want to miss any small detail. And to be given to one of the nurse's patients. The patient weighs 7 pounds. Calculate the amount in micrograms the nurse will give per dose. Okay, so now before I even show you how to break it down, one thing that you should take note of is that sometimes the exam you will need to convert. You will have to convert. So for example, you see here it wants you to know, it gives you the kilograms, but then it gives you the patient is in 7 pounds. You need to know how to convert it into kilograms. So that's something that you should be aware of as far as conversion factors goes. That's one that's very important. So this is what the equation looks like, okay? And I'll show you how I got to this. So remember how before I just said right now 6 micrograms kilograms per day, right? So we set that up. That's the left-hand side of the equation. And then now the other side, there's always going to be an x. So the 6 micrograms per kilogram, the 6 micrograms over the kilograms per day will be at the bottom. And then x over 3.18 kilograms. So let me tell you how I got to that. So what I did is that the patient is 7 pounds, right? So you're going to take 7 pounds and divide it by 2.2. Where I got 2.2 from is the conversion factor. So that's why you got to know this stuff. 2.2 kilograms. So 7 pounds divided by 2.2 kilograms. And that is how I got the 3.18 kilograms. The 3.18 kilograms. And that's how I got there at the bottom. So sometimes you're gonna have to convert it yourself. It's not gonna always give you, everything. So that's why some people get thrown off is not knowing how to convert. So you need to know how to convert as well. Okay, so like I said, you're going to cross multiply. So just remember that 1 kilogram is equivalent to 2.2 pounds. That's how I got that, the conversion factor. Okay, so you're going to cross multiply. So this is what it is. So you're going to take, let me go back to the screen again so you can see it one more time. So you're going to cross multiply. So you're going to cross multiply the 6 micrograms at the top with the 3.8 at the bottom, and then cross multiply the x with the kilogram per day, and that's how I got to. That's how you get to that the next part of the equation. So then it's going to look like this: 6 times what's 3.18, right? And then you're going to cross out the same variables. You cross out the same variables because what you're trying to, the answer that it told you that it wants you to give is in micrograms, right? So you cross out the same variables. So now you get 19.08 micrograms. So how I got the 19 is that you multiply the 6 times 3.8. That's how you get the 19. Now, this is what I mentioned before about making sure that you read the question carefully, because some people may stop right there, and the exam will do this.